Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our Big Turn interviews. Big Turn is a week and a half away. Yeah, you heard me right. A week and a half away. That's crazy. I can't believe it's already here. But without further ado, I would like to introduce Megan and the Birdwatcher.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, how's it going?
Oh, super duper.
Good.
Fantastic. When you look outside, it doesn't feel like it feels like Big Turn is way in the past
I
because
know.
of the weather. It's like very
Yeah.
weird, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy. Only a week and a half away.
Mhm.
We're so excited. Thanks for having us.
Yes, of course, of course. We're really excited to have you guys. So, yeah. So, who do we have with us here today?
This is Megan.
Hi.
Megan.
I'm the bird watcher.
Yes.
Awesome. Great, 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 great.
Two of our
So, yeah. So let's get right into it, just the good old interview questions. So, who are you guys? Where are you from? When did you become Megan and the Birdwatcher?
take it away, Noah.
Well, we are Megan and the bird watcher, which is we're the two mains, kind of the main, songwriters and singers, and you know, we're the most annoying. But
We're not the coolest.
not the
We're not the
coolest.
coolest ones in the
No,
band.
we're the
That's
loudest
fair enough.
though. That's
Hmm,
important.
that's
But
fair.
there's
That's
there's
important.
six of us all together generally.
Nice.
Sometimes we play with with a little less than that depending on the gig. But there's the two of us who are the mains, but there's six of us all together. We've been playing together since 2020 altogether. Megan and I have been together since 2017.
Yeah, 17 or 18.
Whatever.
Nice.
Those years don't really count.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and we started filling out. Or we just played the two of us for a couple of years and put an album out that way. And then we were ready. We're like, we should get a band and kind of, really dive into the sound. And then COVID restrictions hit right then. So as we kind of built out the band, we couldn't really play for a while. But it was kind
Hmm.
of a blessing to be able to like work on stuff and really get to know each other that way and stuff like that. So yeah, and we're
Great.
all generally from Minneapolis area, but
Cool.
some of us are a little more around. Megan, you're from Excelsior
I'm from Excelsior, but I still like to say Twin Cities because
cities.
you know it's west suburbs. It's just
Yeah.
better to say the Twin Cities.
Someone was telling me the other day
Hmm.
they were from St. Cloud and they still said this Twin Cities. I'm like, that no, that
No,
doesn't count.
not quite.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Close, close.
bit of a stretch.
There's an
Yeah.
hour of farmland in between. I think
Rochester.
that's
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. Awesome. So you guys are all kind of in the Twin Cities area, which is nice. Um, how did you come up with Megan and the Birdwatcher?
I am Megan, but the weirdness of May. I was born in May, so
Love
that's
it.
how you spell my name for real. It's not like a weird band joke. It's for real.
It's a real name.
Love
Real
Um,
it.
birth certificate.
yeah, and then Noah is actually a bird nerd.
I am a bird nerd. I
Hey.
do love birds, and we kind of wanted a name. It wasn't we wouldn't want like Megan and Noah. We also wanted to be like open ended enough that it could be like, well, it could be kind of a band or it could be
Yeah.
a duo or whatever. I don't
Hmm.
really go by the bird watcher, but I just am the bird watcher.
Pretty much, I was like, Florence and the Machine is a really
That's
badass
true.
band
Good point,
name.
yeah.
Let's do
True.
the something
And
else
the
cool.
singular, yeah. So
Yeah.
That's fair. I totally get it. I mean, it's definitely intriguing because it's like, who's the bird watcher? Like, is it one person? Is it multiple? Is it the band? Like, what is it? Who knows, right? Right. So, okay, before we get on to any questions, birds, favorite kind of bird. What's your favorite kind of bird?
my favorite is always the cardinal, the North American cardinal. I love it. I love them.
Mhm.
We have a decent amount of birds around here. We don't get too wild, but I enjoy the old perching bird. So it's the cardinal. There's a lot of really exciting birds I could bring up, but
Mhm.
generally, yeah, I can't beat a cardinal. They got like four
Cool.
different songs. They're red.
I just have to say that I really like woodpeckers, and I also really hate woodpeckers. So,
Gotta have an
but
equal
Okay,
relationship.
yeah,
but they look cool. They look so
they
cool.
do.
Yes, I love that. I love that. I definitely start grown to have a relationship with living cardinals. So
Good,
that's
good.
cool. That's really special. Um, uh, yeah, awesome. So you've been together since about 2020, COVID restrictions. Gotta love that. Um, how has it been for you guys since COVID?
Busy,
Busy.
not stop.
Yeah. I hear you.
Full length 2021.
Yeah.
The band?
So 2020 was like a lot of writing and whatnot. Then we recorded in early 2021 with masks on, like as soon as we could get into a studio in like April or
Did the
something
whole
like
thing,
that.
yep.
And then we released the album in like the fall of 2021, and everything's just kind of been ripping since then. So
Nice.
yeah,
Never a dull moment.
it's true.
Well, that's good.
My fault though, because I get bored so quickly after
might
something
be.
cool happens,
Yep.
and then I'm like, what's next?
Yep.
Oh, nothing. Let's make something happen, you know? So
I get it. I totally get that. Oh my goodness. So do you guys play around the Twin Cities often then at all?
Not a ton here. We try to only do 2 or 3 times a year, really, in like Twin Cities proper. So, like, you know, people don't want to. I mean, people like us, but they don't necessarily want to like come out all the time and, you know, do the whole thing.
That's
So
fair.
it's better for us to try to be diverse and pepper different areas and stuff like that, and then like have like a 2 or 3 really, really good shows in the Twin Cities.
Yeah.
and
That's
then
awesome.
we will also like we'll still play like trio or duo or something, like other little sprinklings of things, but like our full band show only like probably 2 or 3 times a year.
Nice. Yeah, definitely makes it a little more special to come out and see you guys then. So I can see that's a kind of a smart thing, you know, at the end of the day. So yeah, awesome. Cool. Well, you know, we got the basic starter questions out of the way. We got the little get to know you questions. Now we go into the deep end. Yes, so Big Turn. How did you find out about Big Turn and what made you want to apply for Big Turn?
Big Turn. Yeah, well, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so when we were just a duo, even, you know, like when you first decide that you want to do music as an independent, you know, musician or band or whatever, and it's really scary and intimidating, and you want to get out there, but you're like, how do I, other than going to like a, you know, an open mic night or whatever. So as soon as you start kind of diving into the world of being a musician that writes their own music, Big Turn is like everywhere, because like so many artists love Big Turn, because for good reason. It has been such an awesome festival to discover so many different types of artists and original music up here, and also for like fans to be able to easily, like in this area, the Twin Cities and stuff, to be able to go to a really cool town and share our music and discover other people and whatever. So like, yeah, pretty much all the way back when we started music, we're like, man, we really want to be a part of, you know, the festivals that are right around here. Yeah.
And the first one, remember, we couldn't do because
the snowstorm. That was in like 2019.
2018.
I remember hearing about that.
But some people still went, and so they've got really cool stories of like, remember when we actually still went, but we didn't.
Crazy.
Crazy. We did not.
Yeah. I was told that from our end, it was fun because it ended up being smaller, and so I think it just became a lot more like close knit. So I think that's kind of cool. Still having a festival even in the middle of a snowstorm, which that's Minnesota, does not surprise me.
Totally.
Yeah. So is this how many times have you guys played at Big Turn?
Including or not including our cancel year?
Well, this will be actually playing this before.
Four?
Yeah, because we played before we even had like our current members. We played that one. Like
we played the Train Depot thing.
Yeah, Train Depot.
Humbird was at that one.
What was this one?
Huh?
This is the third one, right?
Oh, it's third. Yeah. This is our third.
What was the one? Tiptoes?
Tootsie Toos.
Tootsie Toos.
Yeah, Tiptoes
is such a cool venue. Such a good venue, actually.
Yeah.
Like a kid's store.
Yeah, we were talking to the booker, and he's like, "How about Tootsie Toos?" And I'm like, "What? Come again?"
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. It turned out to be super fun.
It was super cool. They just pull it all back.
Really
cool. It was really good.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it's a cool little venue. It's also a really cool shop in general. So if you're near the Red Wing area, anybody, go check out Tootsie Toos.
And have a baby.
Have a baby.
Somebody.
Have a baby. Yes, I love it. I love that. So, big turn. When do you play?
We play Friday.
Yeah, we play Friday at 8
8
o'clock
Right? 8 o'clock?
at the
Oh, Megan.
VFW. No,
The
Eagles.
Ben.
Eagles Club.
Eagles
Yep.
Club. Yes.
Yes.
That's the Eagles
Why
Club.
am I
So,
looking at you? I don't.
is
know.
it are you guys playing at the American Legion?
Yes.
That's the
The
Legion.
That
American.
one? Oh, okay, great.
We're playing
Good.
the American Legion. I'm sorry.
It's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, it's all right. They all are very
There's so
similar.
many things to juggle that I'm like, okay, VFW, Eagles Club, American Legion. They're all somewhat.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Awesome. Yay. And you said Friday night? Oh, and you play at 8?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like that's a good time because
So-
it's
Oh,
just
it's gonna
like
be great. And
it's like
yeah, you could even just go there and stay there and watch all the bands because
Yeah.
all the bands that night
we
there are awesome.
we were looking too at the lineup, just like in the area, like right in that pocket. There's some really, really good players. We're like
mhm,
super pumped to see that.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Or-
Yeah. No, that's a good time to be. That's definitely a good time to be. It's not too late in the evening. It's on Friday, so then you still got all of Saturday to, be there, hang out, not even worry about playing, which is like that's a good spot to be in.
And we're gonna be playing with our full 6-piece, so it's just bound to be just really
Yeah.
good old
Romping.
time.
Yeah.
Romping.
Yes, yes. And American Legion is wonderful. It's a very good space. The people there are super great. And it's just, yeah, it's going to be super fun. So yeah, so big turn. We got that. We got the questions for big turn. Now is the fun questions
All right.
that I love to ask the bands and just kind of get to know them a little bit more deeper than the, surface level. So this is one that I've asked, I think, almost every artist and or band that has done an interview. And that is, if you could open for a band or musician that has since passed, who would you want to open for?
I wasn't expecting
Past.
past because then I was like, oh, Sierra Farrell. Nope.
Oh man.
This is hard.
Well, there's like gave us like the entire world. Like we could go like Bach or something like that. So
Mhm.
yeah,
I mean, the band people, they're not all dead.
the band. Well, there's only one left.
There's only one left of the band.
Oh.
I would.
Well, you can't because one of them's still alive.
Okay. Well,
It'd work. It'd work.
All right. And the band would be wild to open for.
that'd be so.
That'd be fun.
Oh, I would
Maybe
love
the
that.
band. Maybe the band.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll say that.
Okay. That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Shake.
That's awesome. That's awesome. No, it's always interesting because everyone kind of expects if there's an artist that was still alive or that is still still doing their thing. And that's a very I feel like it's more common question, but I like to ask the artists that have passed. 'Cause that's always interesting. This one's really fun. Who and or what inspires you to make your music?
Who and or what? The what is kind of wild.
Well, I mean, the wild. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think what does inspire us. We have inspirations. I'm trying to think like what's the biggest.
For me, the outdoors. Like, for me, just like
Mhm.
being in nature and all that. Even if it's not writing about nature, like just being in nature, going for a walk, being by a beach, lake, whatever. I automatically just like my artistic mind turns on and
Mhm.
wants to write music,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean,
lyrics.
yeah. I think for me, it's storytelling, I guess, because like they're not really my stories, but it's like being like a steward of like a story and being able to like to put it out and try to do it justice and stuff like that. That's really, really exciting.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, being outside is definitely a big thing. And you're not the only artist that has actually told me that. Um, it's just kind of crazy. My partner also does a lot of, music stuff and And he tells me the same thing. It's like that's where he does all of his thinking and that's where he does a lot of his writing. And it's just like it's interesting, you
Yeah,
know?
definitely on the bucket list in the future is like I'm trying to eyeball the state parks and like different places that host artists for like a
Mm-hmm.
residency to like go stay in like a cabin on on the land or
Mm,
whatever for like a week or
yeah.
2 weeks. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that would be really cool if you really like that. I know in the summer in Red Wing, they do free concerts in the park.
Yeah.
There's like a really big park that's right in front of one of the bigger churches downtown Red Wing. And they do a free concert every Wednesday in the park at like 7 p.m.
Cool.
And so many people come out for that. So I think if you ever wanted to, be in Red Wing again during the summer, definitely check that out because it's a really fun thing.
Heck,
And then
Cool.
you outside and if you ever, so I can't remember which church, but it's kind of right next to the Sheldon. There's this like big band shell sits outside. But it's kept up really nice and it's just a beautiful area to just
Cool.
play some
Yeah,
music
that's
outside.
kind of our jam. Whenever we can like not wear shoes on stage and like be
Yep,
outside playing for
I feel
people.
that.
lawn chairs. It's kind of the other.
Yeah, lawn chairs, little kids like dancing around.
Yep,
That's the
yeah.
vibe for us.
I would definitely suggest maybe checking that out to maybe play down in Red Wing too, especially if you guys are from, the cities and
Yeah.
such.
Yeah.
Cool.
Um,
We will.
but yeah, definitely check that out. Okay, so we got that, inspiration and such. Now, your favorite album. What is your favorite album?
My God. Oh,
Live throwing copper. Live throwing copper.
I can't. I
That's
can't
just
do it.
tip of my tongue.
I'm too stunned at that question.
Megan's answer is Crack
I
Rear
pass.
View by Hootie and the Blowfish.
Okay. Here's a better question, and
What's
an
your favorite?
easier question.
Yeah.
My favorite album?
Oh yeah, you expect
Yeah,
that?
I know. I'm not prepared at all. Right now, my favorite album is I've been listening to The Strokes like
Oh,
Nice.
constantly. Um, and their 2020 album that they released, a new abnormal, I think. I cannot stop listening to it. It's a
Sweet.
very good album. So yeah, okay. Then that kind of like, what would you say is your favorite album right now? Like,
God, I can't even think of the album title, but it's Sierra Farrell's. What is Sierra Farrell's album? She's coming out with another one very soon. But
a country girl. I don't know. You know her more
God,
than I do.
I do. I should know the
For
name of
me.
the album.
Being your favorite.
Yeah, I can tell you what the artwork looks like and everything, but it's her only it's her debut album that she's been touring on for the past 2 years. So
I love that. No, that's awesome. That's so good. Music is just crazy. Oh man, that's awesome. So outside of making music and listening to music, what do you do to your day to day? What do you do for fun? What do you do for work?
I don't have fun anymore. I have a 6-month.
Ah, I see. You'll have
What do
fun
you mean
eventually.
have
They just
fun? Watch you smile for
No,
the
I
first
know,
time and giggle for
It's
the first time.
all fun. I'm
And
kidding.
poop
yes, I
all the time.
understand.
No, it's all fun. I work as a special ed. I work in special ed at a school.
Nice.
So spend a lot of my time there. A lot of time with family. Being outside when we can. This weather's been great because we're big walkers, finding places,
Yes.
stuff like that. Trying out cool food, things like that.
Yes.
Picking up a good book. What about you, Megan?
What about me? Well, I am also a parent of 2 kids that require a lot of shuffling around
Oh yeah.
sports and things.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, well, you will enter that stage
Oh,
of life, man.
I hear you.
It is crazy. Your life
Mm-hmm.
is not your own sometimes. But I'm also I work from home and I do a lot of studio work for so I guess the easiest way to say it is like a demo singer. So people that write songs and would like a good or decent, better than them voice to sing their song so that they can
Yeah.
show them to labels and things like that. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, so I do that, and I'm able to do that from my little home studio. So yeah.
Cool. Oh, that's awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. It's
It is. You get to. I mean, I do get to choose the songs that I sing for the most part, yeah, some of the songs, not super fun, but that's okay. That's part of the job.
right, right. I mean, there's always parts of jobs that are never, the best, but as long as you enjoy it overall, that's all that matters.
Exactly.
For sure. So, is there anything that you guys are working on music wise right now that we may be hearing at Big Turn?
Hmm.
Always, we're always working on something.
Maybe.
Fair
There,
enough.
yeah.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, there
Hmm.
is. We're gonna sing one or two new songs. We just recorded an EP with Eric Koskinen, who is
Okay.
awesome in his own,
Yeah.
like he's a great artist in his own right, but he also has a studio where we recorded. We're gonna be doing a Kickstarter in a couple of months for our full length album, but this
Nice.
is gonna be like a special nugget that you can get through that, but
Yeah.
we'll make posts about that at a different time. But yeah, we have a handful of new songs that will be
Yes.
playing at Big Turn for
Unbelievable.
sure.
Yes.
Yes. New music, new music, new music. Everyone loves new music. For sure. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Good.
having us.
Yeah.
We're so excited
Yeah.
in
Oh, we
this
can't
year.
wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. We are also very excited. And like I said, you guys are you're in a kind of a prime spot for Big Turn, location wise, time wise, everything like that. So yeah. Well, thank you guys once again for being here with us. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes. And thank you everybody at home for watching and taking some time to just kind of hang out with Megan the Birdwatcher and me, of course. But yes, Big Turn is a week and a half away. Oh, a week and a half away. It is crazy. So don't forget to get your tickets now. Save yourself a little bit of change so you can maybe get another drink or two while you're at Big Turn. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next week for our last interview before Big Turn. So thank you so much, and I'll see you then.